Hey everybody, Shelly902 here, and welcome back to Paradise Killer. We last left off, we were exploring this little ladder here up this island. I had to come down to save between last play session and this play session. We found a directional speaker that was described as an audio sniper that was here, facing Henry Division right over there. And as far as we can tell, it was playing the screams of like dying people. It was like horrible, right? See an item down there. I'd like to get it, but I do want to check out what else is up here first. Let's go ahead and meditate. See what else we can see. Is there anything up here on my level? Did that work? Hold on. I don't even think that worked. Okay, there. See, it worked that time. So we've got heart there. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else up here. Something way over this direction. This island. Much bigger than one would expect. Alright, let's... I'm tempted. I know the heart is right there in that cove. So we can go grab that easily. I don't want to jump down yet. Mysteries are revealed. This island's huge. So, much bigger than one would expect. Don't see anything there. It looks like that's probably a drink machine. I'm gonna stay up top and kind of get a view for these items. It looks like there's one over on this side. Mysteries are revealed. Was I mistaken? There's one there. And there's one there. They look like they're all sea level, so we'll grab this one and then we'll circumnavigate the island here. No, that doesn't mean that it's... I thought the line going up meant that it was a drink machine, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Our crystal... We will run quickly around, as quickly as we can. See what these other two items are. This may just be a blood crystal, and it appears to be all. You would think they'd put something a little more interesting back here, but I guess I understand why not. Okay, so now we need to run all the way around. Accidentally strafe there, and get the last item, the little heart that we saw. Hearts tend to be just items that are like flavor. Not necessarily a key item, but something that may tell you a little bit about the lore of the place. Thought that was a cave there. It still kind of looks like one. I'm gonna check it out. Nope, it's not. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to still get this item here, and then we want to go give the ghost the item we found about vampirism. We need to talk to the doc again, Dr. Doomjazz. Cool name, right? What do we get? The Zealous Carving obtained. A carving from the birth of the Syndicate. Citizens worship, the Syndicate worship, and the gods gorge on the psychic energy. But why? Why does the Syndicate want to revive these gods? Like, what is their motivation for this? I get that they received the power to do this from one of the gods. What was it? Something blue? So I guess it's they want more power, but I don't know. I just don't see the motivation here. There must be some pieces to this I'm still missing. So before we leave here, we're going to meditate once more and see if there's anything left to find here. And it doesn't appear so. Is there anything up there? No. So I think we're done with this area. That's what they mean by the birds. They're like glitching in and out of existence. They're not necessarily flying backwards. They're just appearing and disappearing, and some of them are going in weird directions. Because birds aren't real, at least in this world. Yes, that was a reference. Alright, let's go. The only way to get out of here, as far as I know, is to actually warp out. So we're going to fast travel. We're going to go to... So we're going to take you Isolation cell. I want to go to the beach. Here. Southeast. Alright. I still need to interview you. You've got something going on. I don't think Lydia is the female figure that's in the little cutscenes or vignettes that we get for the whiskey, because the hair looks different. Now, that doesn't mean that she can't change her hair, but it looks like the sprites in these games stay pretty consistent. Alright, the ghost guy was over here. Where was he? While we're here, let's see if we've missed anything. Something big there that we've missed. That's not too far away. It almost looks like that's in the dead zone area. Okay, there's something here. Is this a vending machine? No, it is a blood crystal. Yeah, now that we've kind of been everywhere once, now that we're just retracing our steps a bit, as it were, we want to go ahead and use that meditation. Yes, we found evidence. Found the evidence when I searched the surgery at the Syndicate HQ.
The truth is revealed.
You were the 5th victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you. Me?
Got it.
The killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him. A citizen. He was arrested. The horror is gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me. That's Sinji, right? Oh, just blood crystals.
Blood crystal obtained.
I wonder if those ghost side stories like that, if completing them will give you anything other than just some flavor like that. Okay, so there's where we were. Let's check the old meditation. Mysteries are revealed. We need the drink machines. Well, I guess this means we haven't unlocked that, so we'll do that as well. Browse cold refreshing drinks. C5. Galaxy.
Relic obtained.
Pillar flower obtained, a standard carbonated soda drink, popular with people that enjoy sitting on their balconies trying not to look their neighbors in the eye. Sure. Let's unlock this.
Bar travel unlocked.
Let's save the game. What do we got? Let's do this one.
Game saved.
Alright.
Starlight skin obtained.
Aspirational view, starlight skin obtained. Wouldn't it be great to have an apartment with a view like this? Imagine how few problems you'd have. How many of these sodas do we need to get? I think that's probably the next step, is we probably need to run and grab all the sodas that we can. Problem is, how many are there? How far are we going to have to go? Do we have to get all the sodas is the question. I'm hoping not. Alright, we're just going to head for hearts. Alright, grab this soda. D1 to B1.
Relic obtained.
O.O.O. A fruit-flavored soft drink makes you think of caring for your sick mother and when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends. You have done neither of these things. It's weird that it would make you think that way. Yeah, I'm curious if we have to get all of these drinks or just like a good amount. Mysteries are revealed. Where are they now? What is that? Oh, another drink. Should I use this? Yes. Browse for drinks. C4. Be careful with it. Crystal sparkling water. Sparkling water famed for its crispiness and delightful mouthfeel. I cannot stand sparkling water. Doesn't mean that I condemn people for drinking it. I just don't get it. It tastes just like bitter, horrible water to me. Unlock.
Bar
Yes.
travel unlocked.
Save game. We'll do this one.
Game saved.
Vibing starlight skin obtained. Watch beautiful water to catch the vibes. It's the only way. Existing without vibes is no existence at all. Alright. Just doing a quick kind of once over for possibly easy stuff. Man, there's a bunch of stuff up there we missed. Let's see. This? We never did this? Or maybe we never had what we needed. Crest. Crest. Ooh, look at that.
Blood crystal obtained.
I mean, it's just 2 blood crystals. It's not like world changing. What's down there? We have unlocked fast travel, so now we'll just do something like this. Alright. Do you think we've unlocked enough sodas? Probably not. Let's go ahead and do this again. Alright, there's one on the balcony. Well, there's a soda right there we can get. So is there a drink machine for every one of these? This is what, 5, 10, fits over 20 of them? A4. Kill the thirst obtained. A crisp light beer. The thirst must be killed so we can move on. Let's do another one of these. Something right down here. I haven't unlocked the fast travel there. That's what that is. Go ahead and do it. Unlock
Fast travel
this.
unlocked.
I'm not going to save it that time. Symbols of the possessed starlight skin. It's pretty messed up that you can be possessed by a demon. Like, really messed up, don't you think? Yeah, kind of do. I'd like to go talk to Crimson again here in just a little bit. We're fairly close now. Not really the worst time to try to do that. Okay, let's go. The vast majority of the items are going to be blood crystals anyway. But I don't want to miss any, like, evidence. Crimson, my dear, how are you doing?
Crimson acid.
Alright, let's hang out. Good time for a chat? What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood crystals. A quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. You're still an idol. You still have your job to do. We all have our crosses to bear.
Good work.
Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. I've been looking for it.
The
I don't think I've seen
investigator is here.
the can. Not yet. Is it worth it?
We're in a dark time.
You think I'd put a name to any old piss water? There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning ring pull. Anyone win?
Good.
I'll let you into a little secret. There are no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things, and she made the winning ring pull disappear. Not a prize to be passed around.
Sorry.
I dread to think what your file on me looks
Don't
like.
be coy.
I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. Learn about me. Flirt a little bit. Maybe you can learn more about me one
Thank
day.
you.
Don't be a tease. Be seeing you, lady. Can't probe yet. You don't have any upgrades, do you? Just have skins. You selling any skins?
Business is
Sure am.
business.
1 for 1 crystal. We'll buy one. Why not? Enjoy. How can I help? I'm done with skins.
Starlight skins obtained.
Investigation freak obtained. Can she breathe life back into paradise? Oh, so is this character art then? Actually, we may buy all of these then. Let's get another skin. Alright, got a new skin. You got any more?
Good work.
How many of these do you have? I don't want to spend too much. We've already spent 3. 5 is the max.
Nice doing business with you.
4.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
You got another skin?
Thank you.
We'll do 5. This is it. How did you have all these skins, by the way? 5's enough. We'll be a glimpse of Serenity Starlight skin. The start of the day is filled with so much promise. Anything could happen, though it won't. Passable space. This area of space can only be traversed by an ancient race of octopus-like creatures. Their bodies harden into crystals to protect them from the innumerable micro-maelstorms.
Starlight skins
Possible
obtained.
crucible starlight skin. One school of thought claims this area of space is the crucible of life. Another school of thought contests that it isn't, but hasn't provided an alternative. 1 billion
Starlight skins
stars.
obtained.
All those stars looking down on us every night. Harrowing, isn't it? What do they want? Why do they watch? Okay, those weren't not as cool as the one that I bought. Okay, case files. Carmelina's motive. Why would Carmelina want to kill the
Business
council?
is booming.
You know this costs, right? Sure. Pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council. We know this.
I have my ways.
You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from grace?
Sure.
He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo. Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. He's the god that's in the pyramid. That's where we're going after this, because I forgot about that. Oh no, we need the upgrade to get in there. That would give Cosmic Deceit enough power to resurrect. Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity. We kind of already knew that, we just didn't know why. What about her leadership?
What the hell?
The ruling still stands. Carmelina is on the throne right now. Judge thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation.
Thank you.
She's the highest rank outside of the council, and we're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's best placed to get us through it. Has Carmelina protested the ruling in the past? She's submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. So she has shown that she wants to be on the council. Can I see these motions? Of course, pulled them from the Moon database. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one saw her. 25 years ago.
That's strange.
Any ideas
Weird.
why? She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor. 25 years ago. Is that when we think that she had her offspring? Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it means something? I'll see what I find. Doom Jazz. Does he have a motive?
Business is
Got the
business.
cash to pay for a secret? This is a big one. Sure. 3 blood crystals.
Thank
Okay.
you. I
He
have
knows
my
the
ways.
original. Oh, what was that? He knows the original secret. Before the first island during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before you joined up with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the god feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong. There's nothing there. Doom Jazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing army during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half of the Syndicate before we got away.
Secrets breed mysteries.
The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it.
Good.
Ai's Kwame likes to talk when she's had a drink, and Doom Jazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip. Oh. So Doom Jazz may want revenge. Ai's Kwame has had some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. Is that rare?
Don't test me.
It's rare for Syndicate members to take their own life. Unheard of for council members. A secret for another time. Okay, this is costing us a lot here. Maybe I shouldn't have spent 5 stones on stupid skins. Lydia and Sam's motives. Lydia and Sam sounds like right there at the top for me. The day breaks. What do you know about Lydia and Sam? I need to go talk to Sam, by
Good
the way.
work.
I know that it will cost you 1? Yeah, I'll pay you 1. I know about their last
What the
job.
hell?
Don't be coy.
Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. World of assassination, huh? Once you're in that world, you're bound to it until you fulfill all your duties. An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had to do one last job.
Who knows?
She had to destabilize a government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime change. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is it?
Thank you.
Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that.
Don't test me.
Is this what the council murder is? A regime change? Who can say? Was it revenge? A crime of passion? A regime change? You got some investigating to do. I think it's kind of a little bit of all of that, right? Witness. We know that he pulled the trigger, per se. Do you know why witnesses want to kill the
Thank you.
council? Let's see your crystal. One, sure.
Good work.
I know Witness was growing to despise Montserrat. Montserrat was tightening his grip on us all. Montserrat was given into paranoia, worried about his precious perfect island.
Secrets are dangerous.
History was repeating. The island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complacent and happy in our freedoms. Montserrat had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods. 24 islands in, and we weren't doing a good job. Almost all of the pyramids out in the ocean sit empty. Montserrat didn't care, though. He decided that was step 2. So wait a minute. Here I was thinking each one of these islands, per se, was like a pocket dimension. But she's referring to these pyramids out there as if they stay. So does the island itself blink out of existence, but this world continues that we're in? Or do the pyramids move with us? Like, how does that work? I don't know. Step 1? Step 1 was the syndicate. Our efforts have always been divided between resurrecting the gods and improving the islands. If Montserrat could make the syndicate perfect, we could give our full attention to the gods. Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone a while. Montserrat changed, so did Witness. Witness didn't trust Montserrat at all.
Sure.
Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of. I've never had that suspicion. I think this is just some self-radicalization.
I have my way.
He slipped further and further into worship and fear of the astral masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant when you've got a healthy dose of the end times of fear in you.
Nanny, the hell?
So Witness murders the council to put the fear of gods into them and refocus the syndicate on their holy mission. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if you want to pin a motive on Witness, it's what I'd go with. It's what I'd go with too, to be honest. Witness believes we're heading for the end times. Yeah, I know that.
That's weird.
How can we have end times if our gods are dead or dormant? Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them out there. The gods are self-serving morons. They've never looked out for their own kind. Take it up with Witness. I have no time for religious debates. Witness's alibi. Did you see Witness last night? Heard Carmelina went to visit him last night. You should speak to her. We did. Yuri. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Not down here. Those are very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. Yeah, I agree. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Can you tell me anything about the marshals stationed at the first seal? Already told you, one of the guards was Voth, Akiko's lover. That's why... So it wasn't Voth that got killed. Voth is gone. So those are just two stooges that are up there so that Voth can live. Kiko must be pretty
What the
upset.
hell?
You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. They often sink ships. Grace bloodlines. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen
The
her.
investigator is here.
Do you know who she is? Figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Well, we just gave it away. Ah, that makes sense.
Nice doing business with you.
I've got something good. Are you buying? 2. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice
Thank
crystals.
you.
Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? 100% I do.
Sure.
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption and messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Okay, so she allowed the situation to happen where Grace would be killed. So Carmelina engineered the murder of Grace with Akiko either knowingly or unknowingly being complicit in this. So-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done. Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake. They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Oh, so yes, she does have the message. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone's got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Who opened the third seal? Oh, there's a bunch here. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? I know that it will cost you. Sure. Nice doing business. It's a blood lock. How do you know that?
Don't be coy.
I have my ways. Someone let it slip.
Ooh, the investigator
Ice
is here.
Kiwami. What made him tell you? He drinks. That will always be my secret.
Got it.
Who else knows? Who can say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women. He easily gave in to cosmic fear.
Thank you.
Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into it?
Got it.
Well, that narrows it down. Do you know anything about the council, about how the council enters the penthouse?
Who knows?
If I knew the secrets of the Sills, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the Sills, I mean how did they go in and out frequently? Are they in there every day? Penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used.
I have my ways.
Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing, something to reach the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. That's the tower, right? Why not build it on the mountains if the Tower of Babel, right? Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach the heavens?
Good.
Mountain reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I had evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder.
Doesn't add up.
If a council member did, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. Haven't heard anything about the council members disobeying them, though. If that's the evidence you got, something is definitely suspicious. Henry's father. Got any product that relates to Henry's father? Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the mists of time? An investigator investigates. The third holy seal is a blood lock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? The syndicate controls this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though.
Business is business.
I've been trying to find the answer myself. I don't like unknowns.
Business is booming.
I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. Sure.
Thank you.
Nice doing business with you. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Ice Kiwami.
Got it.
Okay, what kind of transactions? Ice was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago. Is Henry not Rena Division's child, but instead Carmelina's? No, that wouldn't make sense because we have Henry Division's blood. Henry's born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. Would that mean that Ice Kiwami is the father? And I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be given personal money and secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. Ice Kiwami. We need to read more about Ice Kiwami. Dead killer demon. We're just giving her all of the information that we know. This is probably a horrible thing to do. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on the island? You mean
Sure.
Shinji? Let's start with Shinji. He's a little asshole, but he's harmless.
That's weird.
You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way, he has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about the other demons?
What do you mean?
On the island, I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. There are other demons. We're going to talk about that next episode, though. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.